Hello there, welcome to today's video where we are problem solving yet again. And today's problem is lipstick that does not last on the lips. Now, some of you are thinking, well, duh, just use a matte liquid lipstick. Well, if you're anybody like me, I just can't stand that super drying formula anymore on my lips. I feel like as I've gotten older, my lips have been less tolerant to super drying lipsticks. And let's be real, dry, crusty, raisin-like lips is not the look that most of us are going for. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you my top tips of how to make your regular creamy lipstick last much longer, and also to help prevent it from bleeding or feathering past your lip line. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Now let's get started. Tip number one, I already did, so I'm going to show you the clip from when I did this. Tip number one is you want to make sure you are regularly exfoliating your lips. There are lots of exfoliators that you can buy on the market, but the simplest is what I did today. I went to my pantry, I got out some sugar and some coconut oil, mixed that up and rubbed this all over my lips. I took my time and just really gave my lips a little bit of extra exfoliating time. This helps increase the circulation on the lips, which therefore kind of helps make them plump up a little bit. So after rubbing this in thoroughly and feeling like I got all of the dry skin off, then I took just a slightly dampened washcloth. Slightly damp versus super wet actually has a little more exfoliating. It's a little rougher. So I used that to remove all of the product and the dead skin. And then the next step, which is super important, is you want to go in with a very hydrating lip product. Now, I personally love a lip plumping product, but I know a lot of people stay away from them because they don't like that tingly, painful feel. So the two I'm showing you here, the Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment or the City Lips glosses. Neither one of these have any kind of tingling, no pepperminty tingle or anything. They're super comfortable. Both of these provide a lot of really good hydration and also just kind of help plump the lips enough to where they help any lines on your lips look a little less visible. So that is where we're at right now. Now, I did go ahead and apply all of my makeup with that lip gloss on. So now we're going to move on to the next step. So I'm going to start by removing the City Lips gloss that is still on my lips. And you can see my lips look nice and hydrated. So now we're moving on to the next step that you have probably seen me do in several Get Ready With Me's. Some of you might not know why I do it. I'll explain. We're gonna go in with the MAC Paint Pot, and I'm using the shade Soft Ochre because this is closest to my natural skin tone. Now the paint pot comes in several other shades, skin tone shades that are matte. So if you have more pink undertones in your fairer skin tone, you're going to go in with Painterly. That's going to be a better fit for you. They also have some deeper paint pot colors as well. So depending on your skin tone, you're going to choose the paint pot that is closest to that. Now, the paint pot is not a lip product. It is technically an eyeshadow/eyeshadow primer. So some of you have been very confused by that when you've gone to go shop for it. You're like, wait, didn't you use this around your lips? Yes, I did. So years ago, I discovered this trick and it has worked so well for me. And I've heard from so many of you that it has worked well also. I did apply my foundation and I have powdered my face. Very important, because I feel like this works best after you have finished your foundation and you have powdered. Now, if you're somebody who does not normally powder your face, just take a tiny little bit of setting powder and run that right around the edge of your lips before you apply this. Now, I've got my little mirror over here, so I'm gonna go in just with my finger. And part of what I am doing with this is I am evening out my lip line. If you can see my lip line over here, you can see it's very uneven. So if I just go in straight away with a lip liner, the lip liner looks uneven because I have uneven skin tone here. So instead of using a concealer, I'm using this paint pot because this is going to help do the work that a concealer would do, but it is also doing something else really important. And that is, it is creating a barrier so that the oils and kind of moisturization, anything from my foundation is not going to creep down and break down any lip products, but also it's going to prevent anything from going past the lip line. So this has kind of a slippery, almost like a dimethicone type of feel to it. So it's kind of creating like a wax barrier. You do need to let this sit for at least about a minute or so to finish drying. Once it dries, then I'm going to go in with a little bit of setting powder, and I'm going to just go around kind of the lower edge. I'm not going to put the powder actually on my lips. I'm just going to press this in, and as I am going, you can see I'm kind of stretching my lip out. That is another tip. If you have a lot of really deep lines around the edge of your lip, you're going to want to kind of spread your lip out, almost smile as you do this and as you apply your paint pot. And that is going to make sure that we get both of those products kind of into those lines to provide a nice barrier. All right, the next tip that I have for you, and this is so important, you need to be wearing lip liner. I can't tell you how many videos I watch where people don't use lip liners, and I just don't understand why. Lip liners really truly are one of the best secrets to long wearing lipstick. Now, not all lip liners are created equal. So I'm going to show you my top 3 longest wearing lip liners that I own to date. This has kind of changed slightly. I have a couple others that are in the top 5, but these are the top 3. Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat, the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip, and then the Natasha Denona lip liners. These are so long wearing, and so you want to choose a long wearing lip liner. Now at the drugstore, Revlon's lip liners or L'Oreal's Color Riche lip liners that look like this, those in my opinion are the longest wearing at the drugstore. But these are gonna last even longer. And yes, they're more of an investment, but you're gonna apply them a lot less often. So you know, it kind of works out to be even. Okay, so for today, I am going to choose, let's use the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip because I haven't shown these too much in my videos. So what you're going to do, the next tip is not only are we going to line the lips, but we are going to fill in the entire lip with my lip pencil. So there I have completely lined the lips, and now I'm going to fill them in. Now, if you'll notice, I did not stop to sharpen my lip pencil, and that is just because I find it a little bit easier to line the lips if my lip liner is not super sharp. But now I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen it. This is about as sharp as I like my lip pencils to be. And now I can go back, and if there's anything else that I feel like there's any spots missing or that I need to perfect, I can go back and do that. Now, if you want something that is not going to budge all day long, you just want to leave it here and go. So this is option number 1. So leave it here, go about your day, and you're going to have lip color. But for me, this is very similar to how a matte liquid lipstick is going to feel on the lips and how it can kind of feel a little drying as the day goes on. So I'm going to now personally go in with a cream lipstick. I'm using the Dalton lipstick that was in my little pink box. This is Coffee Talk. And this lipstick is just one of my favorite colors. But I also feel like, especially when paired with a lip liner, this lasts so well, but yet my lips feel comfortable. I applied that, but I didn't apply a ton of it. I did not go around and around and around and build up a ton of color on my lips. So that is the next tip. Make sure you go in with the minimal amount of lipstick that you need. You can also tap off on a Kleenex. I have full opaque color on the lips, but my lips feel super hydrated. They feel very comfortable. Nothing feels tight or drying. And yet I know that this is going to stay in place for hours. So to review really the key steps to preventing your lipstick or your lip color, whatever you're using, from feathering and bleeding, and also to ensure you get the longest wear out of your lip color, you need to start with the proper foundation and prep, which really, after you've done your exfoliating and all of that, you need something like the MAC Paint Pot. If you've never tried this trick, try it. I think you will be amazed at what a difference it makes. The second most important part is you need to use a really, really good lip liner, and you need to fill in your entire lip with that lip liner. Now, your lip liner doesn't have to be the exact color of your lipstick, but if you fill in your entire lip with a lip liner that's maybe more of kind of a neutral color, you could certainly go over it with a brighter or deeper lipstick. But by filling in your entire lip with your lip liner, it's going to just make sure that a base color stays on your lips. And then when you go in with your lipstick, your creamy lipstick, whatever your favorite one is, just go in with a light layer. Don't go in and really layer it on good and thick, because that is not going to be helpful in the longevity. That's also when we start getting lipstick all over our teeth, and it can start migrating past the lip line. So just tap on a little bit of lipstick. If you get too much, just use your Kleenex and tap off a little bit of the excess. And I think you will be amazed at what a difference it makes in how long your lipstick wears. Now, one final tip that I will say is, if you want to make your lipstick that you're wearing more of a matte finish, but being that comfortable feel, you can take a Kleenex like I have here, and you want to actually peel apart the ply. Okay, so we peeled that apart, and what you can do is place this over your lips, and then we're gonna tap on a little bit of setting powder. And that is one way that it took down the shine just a little bit, but in a weird sort of way, it's kind of like you're powdering your face, but you're powdering your lips without adding powder physically to the top of the lips. But it just adds enough to where the edge of your lips, you can tell it has a little bit of a powdery finish. So that is something extra I wanted to throw into this video, because I've seen this technique used with a lot of makeup artists, but it's something that I personally kind of forget to do. But if you've tried everything else and you're still having some issues, just take your Kleenex, a little bit of setting powder, especially around the edge of the lips, with that, and hopefully that will be the final layer of insurance that keeps your lipstick in place and gives you even more wear time throughout the day. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these types of videos, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Check the description box down below. I will have links to everything that I used with the colors of the lip liners and everything, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.